Hi there. Today we're going to look at Google Classroom through the point of view of the student. So the student, once they're logged in, have the same tabs as the teacher: Stream, Classwork, and People. They're probably going to go to the Classwork to see all their assignments. So let's go down to Language Arts. If I open Personal Narrative, I'll click View Assignment, and as the student, I will see that a document has been attached. To open the attachment, I just click on it, and what it will automatically do is put my name, Sample Student, in front of the name of the assignment. So when I turn it in, it'll already be named and the teacher will know whose work is whose. If I'm not done, I can just close this. If I am done, I come up here to the right-hand corner and I'll click Turn In. It's going to ask me, are you sure this attachment is going to be submitted? Yes, turn in. So now you'll see I have an Unsubmit button. As a student, I can unsubmit any work that I've turned in up until the due date. This assignment did not have a due date, so I can unsubmit it whenever I would like to. To unsubmit, I just click that and it brings it back to the student. Once an assignment is turned in, the student loses editing rights. Once it's unsubmitted or returned to the student regains those editing permissions. So that was an example of an assignment that had an attachment. If there was an assignment that did not have an attachment and I did not need to upload anything, there's a way for students to still mark that assignment as done. So I'm going to go to Classwork. This time I'm going to open up the schedule. Schedule is an assignment, as you can see by the clipboard. There's nothing for me to upload and there's nothing attached. So what I can do as a student is, once I've read through this, maybe it's just something you want to make sure that they've seen before they return, they can go through this and they come back and I mark as done. So when I go back to my classroom and I go to my classwork, view my work, and schedule, it'll show that I turned it in or marked as done. This might be helpful if there is something you want the students to confirm that they looked at. So maybe it's a reminder that the test is in 2 days. They open it up, you know they've seen that message, they click mark as done. If I go back to my classwork, now I'm going to go to the assignment called Goal Setting. I click on it, I click View Assignment, and this time there's nothing attached. The directions are, what are your goals for the next semester and plan of action. If the teacher did not attach a template, then the student can come down here and they can either add something that's already created from their Google Drive, link to something, or attach a file from their computer. They can also create a Google Doc, a Google Slide, and so on from scratch. So I'm going to create the Google Doc. I will open it up. Again, it is renamed it with my name and the name of the assignment. I go in, fill it out. If I'm done, I'm going to turn it in. If I'm not done, I'm just going to close it. And when I reopen it, it'll take me back to where I left off. Again, once I hit turn in, I lose editing rights as the student, but I can unsubmit if it is before the due date. If I go back to my class as the student and I go to Classwork, up at the top it'll say View Your Work. So I can have a nice organized look at what the assignments have been, which ones I'm assigned, which ones I've turned in, and which ones were returned with grade. So if I just want to see the ones that I've been graded on, I'll click on that and it filters out the assignments. If I go back to the class and I go to the People tab, this again will show me my classmates and my teacher. I can email them from here and within an assignment. So for example, if I open Personal Narrative again, View Assignment, I can add a private comment that will go directly to the teacher. So I hope this was helpful. Thanks. Have a good one.